You know, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, of course. So I just decided I was going to go ahead and do a breakfast casserole. I did do a live yesterday, and some of the things that I have left over, I am going to go ahead and put that in a casserole dish. There is the hash browns right there, if you can see that right there. So I am going to go ahead and get everything prepared. I know I am early. I am quite early. I almost started at 5 o'clock, but I said, you know what? That's too early for everyone. So I'm going to just go ahead and get everything ready. I am going to actually wash my um, fruit and my vegetable and juice that this morning. I want to juice with my breakfast. But of course, you know, you got to have your water too as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get all that started and get it prepared. So right now I am going to wash all of my fruit and get it ready so that I can juice it. I'm going to do the juicing first. I actually just um, turned on my stove. My stove is on, so I have all of that. That's going to be ready, so it's going to be warm. And it does take a while for the casserole to complete. I believe it's 45 minutes. Those of you that made a casserole before, you know that. I will not be showing my face today. I'm comfortable right now. You know, 5 o'clock in the morning, you're very comfortable. So that's what's going on with me this morning. So I'm just going to go ahead and get my cutting board out, and I'm going to start with my, again, with my fruit and vegetables so that I can juice that. And some of you that was on with me yesterday, you know exactly what I made. Some of you that's just coming on here, sorry for the water. I am washing my fruit, guys. Um, so some of the stuff that I made yesterday, it was a lot of it. So, you know, I kept talking to my husband. I said, you know what, I'm just going to make a casserole. And he said, oh, that sounds good. So that's what I am going to do. But before I do that, we're going to do a juicing. It's not going to take long for the casserole to, I don't have to prep it because it's already done. I did all of that yesterday. So that makes my job easier today. The biggest mess I'm going to have today will be my juicing. And some of you that follow me, um, I did put up something in the community where I will be doing a beet juice tonight too as well, which is my beet shot. So I am going to start with my pineapple. I'm going to cut this up first. But you guys know, the ones that follow me know I have to get my bag and get that started. Good morning, guys. Thank you so much for chiming in, coming in. I appreciate it. I actually started extra early this morning. I almost started at 5 o'clock, and I said, you know what? I'm not going to do that. But I'm already up at that time. 4 o'clock, I'm up. I'm up. So, but some of you are just chiming in. I will be doing another breakfast casserole. I've actually put my hash browns in here. Some of you that followed me on my live yesterday, I've already made my food. Here's my vegetables. Here's my spinach. And then I have some turkey bacon sausage over there. Okay, so right now I am going to cut this up, this fresh pineapple. So I'm just having leftovers, so I'm just going to pretty much cut it up and put it in. Um, just put it in this. It's just like throwing some things inside of a dish. That's all it is. So where are you guys coming in from? Where are you from? Where are you chiming in from, guys? It is. It's almost 6 o'clock in the morning here. So everybody in my house is asleep. I like to get up this early because to. I need some time for myself. We all do, you know. I know some of you are getting up, getting ready for work. And me, I'm just getting up. I worked my years. I'm all done with my year. So I thought I'd share the rest of it with you guys. And I see you guys are still chiming in. Right now, I'm getting ready to make a fresh juice this morning. And it's going to consist of pineapple, oranges, lemon, apples, and a cucumber. And where are you guys chiming in from? Where are you at? Where are you located? Okay, let me go ahead and cut this pineapple up for you guys here. And I cut the entire pineapple. I do leave some of this brown on there, and that doesn't matter to me. So you can do yours the way you want to do it, but this is how I do mine. And then I throw that little pretty thing right there in that juicer and let it do its thing. Good morning from Maryland, 611 Bless. So glad that you joined me this early. I appreciate you. I'm a Michigander. It's still dark here. I don't know. You guys are pretty cold there, aren't you, Maryland? Okay, guys. I am on live, so you will see a lot of movements here. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the pineapple down in here. Very cold. I bet it is. It's cold here too. It is super cold. I can't wait till the spring comes. I like the spring weather, you know. Well, good morning, South Africa. Thank you so much for chiming in with me this morning. I know you guys' weather is pretty nice there. But I know some of you guys are just coming in. I cooked yesterday. Aloha. Okay. Aloha, Nancy. So I'm just pretty much getting my juice ready. This morning, I just decided I want to do some juicing. So I'm just going to, you can have a choice out if you want juice, if you want tea, coffee, you know, whatever they want. You know, everybody's different. They have it. You know, my husband, sometimes he likes tea in the morning. So most likely he might have that. Not quite understanding what you're saying. Okay, guys. So yesterday I made egg muffins. So I had a lot left over, and I was talking to the hubby. I know some of you guys are coming in, and I am going to make a breakfast casserole. I have made that on my channel before, but I thought I'd bring you guys along with me. And it's just something that I decided to do this morning. It's 6 a.m. here too, and you know what? I almost started my life at 5. I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. My feet is on the floor. That's what time I get up. You know, my body is so used to it. But I went to bed pretty early last night. I was in the bed around 7 p.m., which is Eastern time. Some people, it might be a different time from you guys, but it's Eastern time here. So 7 p.m. is pretty early. I just like to go to bed early, and I like to get up early. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to cut up here is just a couple of apples, and then I have a cucumber. I just washed all of this, so this is something that I wanted in my juice today. I am going to cut all of this off. And if you want to keep your skin on, you can. This is something that I choose to do. That this cucumber gives a refreshing taste to it, you know. You can juice anything you want. You know, you do not have to juice what people say. You juice what you want. And this is something that I have a taste for. Never put cucumbers with this before, but guess what? I'm getting ready to taste it today. So, and I'm sure it's going to be good, you know? So, what are you guys having this morning? Have you having your tea, your coffee? What are you guys doing this morning on this beautiful Wednesday morning? It is so cold here right now. It is, yesterday we were in the teens. You know what? Let me change that. I think we were under the teens. So that that was a little different, you know. Um, every country has to have their different, you know, weathers. But here in Michigan, they do not discriminate with the weather here. It gets really, really cold here. No, all the meat is not gone. That's why I'm going to make a casserole today. Yeah, that was a lot of meat. And I was talking to the hubby yesterday, kids, nursery. I was talking to the hubby yesterday. It was just so much meat. I'm going to put it in a casserole and we can eat off of that for a little while. That was a lot of meat. I have it in a bowl. It's still in a bowl. And so I'm going to be making a breakfast casserole. I have made that on my channel before. So today I thought that I would make it again. Okay, that sounds really good, 611. I like green tea in the morning too. You guys are 11. Oh, it's, you know, I don't, everybody's getting cold weather. I don't care where you at, you know? Okay, guys, you guys know they follow me. I carry my bag, and this is why I carry my bag. I do not like to put my hands in the trash can while I'm preparing food. So this is my bag, just in case you see it hanging around with me. That's my partner there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started with this juicing. You know, I like the juicing. It's just what you put in it and what you're using it for. You know, but I really enjoy doing my juicing. And I did put some pineapples in here. You do not have to put all of your fruit in here if you want to, but I usually do. You know, it's your choice because I usually use a big pitcher. So that's what I do. And juicing is actually better for you. It's actually a good fiber. If you guys, and I hope I'm not saying too much information here, but if you're having problems with using the bathroom, please juice. It works. It works really well. And this is the juicer. I mean, I'm sorry. This is the pitcher that I use for my juice. I purchased this from Walmart. And this is it should say on the bottom, it is BPA free. And here it is on the bottom. This is a 2.5 quart. I didn't pay that much. I think I paid like, if $10 for it. So guys, I am getting ready to start this little pretty thing to go on. I'm gonna put a couple more fruits in there because I can actually fill this up. I'm gonna show you guys how this is pretty wide. I truly like my juicer. It has a very big mouth to it, and there's my pineapple in there. You know, 611, you don't have to buy a juicer if you have a mixer. If you have, I'm sorry, not a mixer. If you have a blender, you can use the blender and you can put and when you use your blender, you can put a strainer. Let me show you the strainer. You can go to the dollar store and get a strainer. This here is a strainer. So when you put your do your blender, when you blend your fruit or your vegetables, whatever you're going to use, you can use the strainer right here, and then you can put it over a cup or a bowl. You know, it's according to how big it is, and you put that over there, and the pulp goes in here. Okay. Okay, yeah, do that. Try that. Don't run out and try to get something, you know. Yeah, because sometimes that can be, misleading. I'm gonna say that. So I always tell people, if you have those things at home, go ahead and use those. That helps a whole lot. Okay, guys. While that is juicing, I am going to show you guys this here. Sorry for the rocking. And some of you guys are just coming in. I do have some people that was on live with me yesterday. And what I did, I made some egg muffins for breakfast. And I still have a lot of leftovers. So I'm going to make a breakfast casserole. I'm just going to go ahead and prepare the breakfast casserole and get it ready. But it takes a while to cook. It takes like 45 minutes. So I am going to go ahead and show you guys what I do here. And this here is what I have. I do have hash browns on the bottom of those. I did purchase these from Aldi's. Those of you that do not have an Aldi's, you do not have to do this. You can always get your own potato. If you want a sweet potato, if you want a white potato, red potato, whatever you want to use, you can put that at the bottom. And this is what I use. You don't have to put anything if you don't want to. Okay, and look at that juice. Look at there, it's so beautiful. Look at that. It's just coming out. Okay, I have to put some more stuff in here. So what I'm going to do, everything that I made yesterday is going on top of here. It's almost like a casserole. You throw everything in here, put your eggs, your cheese, whatever you want on top, and just put it in the oven and let it break. Guess what? Breakfast is done for 2 or 3 days. Thank you so much, 611. I appreciate that. So, guys, I know some of you are just joining me, but here is my juice, and I'm going to go ahead and open this up and let it come out. And the pulp is on this side here, and it's being stubborn. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some more fruit in there. And this could be, your fresh stuff in the morning. If you want fresh juice, you don't have to drink it. It's up to you. And like I said, everyone can make theirs different. I know some of you guys are just chiming in, but I have red apples, which is Honey Crisp. I have green apples, oranges, lemon, cucumber, and pineapple. That's what's in my juice. That's what I had a taste for, and this is what I'm making. Okay, so I'm going to close this back up, and I'm going to give you guys a close look at my juice. And and you notice I didn't put anything extra in here, nothing extra. Okay, and a strainer is supposed to go on top of this. I did not do it. I choose not to do it. If you want to put a strainer on top of yours, you can. So it's fine. A little pulp won't hurt, but it does come with a strainer. Okay, let me go ahead and push this again. And it doesn't take long to make your juice. And it comes out fresh. It has its own original taste. And that's what I truly like about it. Those of you that is watching this is a cannoli. If you see that at the bottom, it's not a Nama 3. I know they have the different ones, but you have to choose the ones that you want, and then affordability wise, because these things can get a little expensive. I'm being honest. And I did have another juicer before I had this one. So when the other one went out, I told hubby, I said, you know what? We need another juicer. And he went online. We actually ordered this from Amazon. So this is something that we chose to use. So you can use whatever one you want. Everybody has their favorite. And this is my first time really using a juicer like this. I was juicing a lot before the holiday, and then I stopped because I was doing a lot of cooking. Oh, the gosh, that looks so good. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop this, and I'm going to just put the remainder of it in here, and then I can go ahead and start on my casserole. And I'm gonna just bring you guys up and so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. So I just drop this down in here. You can get a lot in here, you know? I remember the last juicer I had, guys. Oh my goodness. It was not good. I had to put a little bit in at a time, you know? Sometimes it can be 611 bless, and sometimes it's according to what you're using. Your fruit and vegetables. You know what, guys? I'm gonna have to cut this off because this is getting pretty full. So I'm gonna put that in my I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my picture. So you guys get to see a little bit more here. Okay, in the picture it goes. There we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and complete my juice. And this is actually the last bit of fruit and vegetables that I did put in there. And if you guys want to put ginger in there, whatever you want, whatever you want to, Okay. So let's finish this juicing. And I will be getting the eggs out because I have to add some more eggs up to do my breakfast casserole. Now tomorrow, actually, I'm coming back on tonight. You guys that actually follow me, I'm sorry, that is subscribed to me. If you look at my community, it will show you what I will be doing tonight, which will be I'm going to be doing ginger beet shots. I will be making that tonight. So it is my first time making it. So if you guys come in tonight, you you will see it. I will be having it at 6 p.m. It's going to be after dinner. I chose after dinner because I chose after dinner, to do it because, I'll be done with dinner. So see, here's the juice. See the juice up here? Some of you are just coming in. And then I'm just going to open this up and there it goes. Look at that. Good juice. And you do not have to put this in a pitcher, okay? You can get like mason jars, and not if you do not have mason jars. If you have the jars that you get spaghetti out of, use those. I keep those jars, not a lot. I do keep them, and the reason why, because I like to store things in them because of the glass. Instead of me running to the store and getting me a glass dish to store things, I usually hold on to my spaghetti jars. Okay, this is almost done. And look at all that pulp. Now you can keep the pulp. Now some people keep the pulp and put them in, what is it called? Ice makers. Not ice makers, the tube, the ice tube, you put in the refrigerator. Ice tray, I'm saying. It's called an ice tray. You can use those. And some people use them for put them in ice and then dip them back down in their drink if they want to, it's up to them. So I think this is pretty much done, guys. This is how much I have in here. And some of you that are just coming in, I did put pineapple, oranges, red apples, which is Honey Crisp. And I also put fresh, everything is fresh. And I also put cucumber and a fresh lemon. Tonight, if you are subscribed to my channel, you will be able to see my beet shots. It will be my first time making my beet shots tonight. So I hope you guys will come along and join me tonight as I make my beet shot. And here is the pulp. It's still pulp coming out there. Look at there. So this is pretty much done. And then I'm going to go ahead and get started with my eggs. and show you guys how I prep my eggs and get them ready for my casserole. The casserole that I'm making is from leftovers that I had yesterday. I did do a egg muffin yesterday, and we had fresh fruit, fresh berries, and also I cut up avocado. And where are you guys chiming in from? I see people are coming in, so just want to know where you're chiming in from. And then what you're cooking today? Are you having your coffee, tea? What's going on, guys? What you're doing there? I know you're probably liking and seeing what I'm doing here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off because that's pretty much done. And not only tonight will I be doing my juicing, I'm going to also show you how I clean my juicer when it's complete. Because juicers can be messy. I'm going to be honest with you here. They can be messy. So this is how much juice I have. It's actually, I know it's hard to tell for you guys, but this is actually over halfway full. So this will last for a while because, we just get I'm going to show you the glass that I use because I do not get a huge glass for myself. And this is the type of glass that I use when I drink my juice. This is what I use, and I put ice in it. Not much. You have to be careful about how much you drink too as well. So, but this is what I use. Oh, sounds good. Florida. Okay, well, welcome aboard. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad I did 611 bless. I almost didn't come on here. Something said, go on there. You guys might see me walking around in my PJs just in case you might see. That's why I'm not showing myself. So, yeah, that I almost did not come on here 611. I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and share what I'm doing with my community. I care about you guys. It's just when I come on here, that's how I feel. You love orange, okay? So some of you guys that's coming on here, I made this yesterday. This is I've never had it before. My first time having it, and if you follow me on my YouTube channel, or what you can do too on my live, I did a haul on the things that I purchased and then I cook it. So this here is called it's called bacon sausage. This is something that they do at the farmer's market. My first time hearing of it, first time tasting it. I did cook it yesterday, so we had a lot left. And then I have here is some red onions and tomatoes I cooked yesterday. And then also I have my spinach. And I'm going to put all of that in my casserole here. So this usually, I don't have to worry about cooking for a few days. And that's what we want in our life. We want things to be convenient and easy. That's what I like. I don't know what you guys like, but that's what I like. Especially when you have a busy schedule, you have a family, you want to get up and cook something that's going to last for a few days. Even if you have to start off on a Sunday, you used to be like, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and make breakfast for the next 3 days, especially when you have kids that's going out to school, that kind of thing. And then you have a hubby you have to make breakfast for. So that's easy to me. Everyone is different. So I have eggs here. I'm only going to use 4 eggs because I still have eggs left over from yesterday. So that's what I'm going to use. Okay. Guys, excuse the movement. I am live, so you get to see the real everything. So when I do my eggs, I do put milk in it. Okay. And the reason why I put milk in my eggs, it helps the eggs to stretch further. Eggs, if you just do plain eggs, you notice, especially when you're making a dish, a casserole, you need those you need that extra egg I must say that. And it doesn't give it a different flavor. It tastes the same. It's no different. Um, it's how you want to do it, you know? So right now I am going to only mix my 4 eggs in here. And again, I also going to make um, put some milk in there. And you guys that follow me know that I only use almond milk. And the reason why, because the other regular milk does not agree with my stomach, guys, at all. So I have to use the almond milk. I get mine from Aldi sometime, but the hubby picks some up from Kroger's, and this is what's in there, and it's the unsweetened almond milk. So this is what I use in my eggs. The measurement, I always say eyeball it. I'm sorry, guys, but I just, yeah, I usually say eyeball it. So you just get your little simple fork and you beat those eggs up, okay? And these eggs will be going on top of the casserole here. Some of you guys are just coming in. I am making a breakfast casserole. I did a live yesterday, and here are the leftovers, which is the red onions, tomato. They were already cooked yesterday. Here's my spinach, and at the bottom is the bacon sausage. Here's my hash brown, and I'm going to put egg in there. It's almost like a casserole. Just throw it in there and make it simple, you know. Now it does. I can actually show how you guys how to prep it. I usually put it on 350 for 45 minutes. It usually it takes a little while to cook. So I'm pretty much, yeah. Thank you. Yes, it is good to make those together. And oh, really? Thank you, Julia. Thank you so much. Yeah, that milk, regular milk, that homogenized milk has my stomach like boiling, you know, and I did not get like that until I got older. I'm like, you know, when you start getting older and the things that you really like, because I used to love regular milk as a child, but when I got older, that's when things begin to happen. Good morning, Ariel. I just did my juicing. I just did a breakfast juice for this morning, and now I actually cooked. I had a, excuse me, I had a live yesterday where I did egg muffins, and I have leftovers, so I'm actually making that. Okay, right now I'm getting the eggs ready for the breakfast casserole. No, I'm not making sunny sides. Good morning, Leslie. So glad for you guys to join me. I didn't think nobody would be up this early. You know, I almost came on at 5 o'clock. I was like, I think that's a little too early. I'm a 4 o'clock person, 4 a.m. Eastern time to be exact. So I get up pretty early. So this is the almond milk. I put this in here. I actually only had probably about a fourth cup of milk, and you might not even need that. You know, you use lactose. Okay, that lactose, I did read the back of it, and it was some of that stuff didn't agree with me. No, this is not night. It's morning here, Ariel. You're lactose intolerant too? Okay, yeah. If you're lactose, because I had someone else on here, and I was cooking something. Oh, she was allergic to eggs, and I said, you know, they have a egg that, you know, for people that are allergic to eggs. They have something for that too as well. He loves eggs, Julia. You like cooking, Leslie? Oh yeah, me too, Leslie. That's mainly my the lot of the things that I do. I cook. I do cooking and hauls on my channel. And the reason why I do the cooking, because a lot of times that's what I do, or unless me and the hubby is going out of town or something like that. Yeah, you should try the different egg. It's like you can do that egg muffin. I think you're yeah, I think you would like that. Well, welcome from New Hampshire, Leslie. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. I see you talking to me. So, guys, I am going to, and then another thing you can put on here, you can put cheese. You can put cheese, you can put cottage cheese, whatever cheese you want on here. That's the good thing about this casserole. Where's the cheese? So I have two different cheese. You can also put mozzarella, you can put whatever you want, but I am putting, my husband like this Colby Jack cheese. I don't like it. Okay, Leslie, I'm glad, Julia, I'm glad I did, because that inspires me too as well. So I do understand what you're talking about. So this is I have some cheese I shredded up, which is some mozzarella cheese. So I'm going to put some of that in there too. Again, you can put, I'm just pulling the different cheeses out. Some people might be lactose intolerant, but I'm going to let you guys know they do have other foods that substitute this too. So you may have to Google it and look into it, because when my husband went to the doctor, he found out that he was allergic to cheese, eggs, shrimp, all of that stuff. So he's still eating it. Okay. I don't know what else to say, but he's still eating it. So what you can do is look on there. They have cheese that you can actually still eat. And then you can use that. Yeah, this I like, you know what, Julia? Leslie, I like to shred my cheese. My husband like, well, this is easier. Just go ahead and get it in the bag. I like to get my cheese and shred it fresh. It just tastes better to me. So yeah. Oh yes, Julia. Yeah, you'd be surprised a lot of things that people are allergic to. And my husband is one. I'm like, why did I have to marry you and you allergic to all this stuff? So he actually, what he does, he just takes a allergy pill. He's prescribed to one, and that's what he takes, and it helps tremendously. So yeah, that's what you guys might have to do if you are allergic to it. That would be the best thing to do. So I'm going to move this juicer out the way, guys. So just bear with me here, and so I can have more room so you guys get to see more here. Make sure I got all my juice now. And how is everyone doing this morning? I know you got your cup of tea or coffee going on. Soda, whatever you drink in the morning. I had a girlfriend, she had to have a Coca-Cola in the morning. It wasn't the coffee she needed. She said she needed a Coke in the morning. I said, in the morning? Me, I'm a little different. I need something else. Oh yeah, and you know what, Julia, he loves all of that stuff. He just loves it. Okay, guys, this is what I'm getting ready to do with my dish here. Now, if you want, you can put cheese on top of here, and this is what I'm going to do. You do not have to. I'm doing great, doing great. Leslie, I see you, Leslie. Okay, so what I am going to do, guys. Okay, well, welcome, Trina from Texas. I'm so glad that you joined me this morning. I'm actually getting ready to do my breakfast casserole. Um, Trina, I had some breakfast yesterday morning. I believe you were on. Were you on here? But anyway, Trina, yes. And then I have leftovers. These are my leftovers. These are my vegetables, my spinach, and there is my bacon sausage. Everybody doesn't like spinach. You can use anything else. You can use bell pepper, but I did not have bell pepper in my home, so this is what I used. Oh, do you, BC? Okay. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you enjoying me. From Indiana. Okay, well, hello, Indiana. Good morning, Isaac. How are you this morning, Isaac? Now, I did just get this stuff out of the refrigerator, so it's all fresh. And again, this with some of you that joined me yesterday. Know what I have here? I see you guys are still coming in. Well, welcome, Barbados. Maria, how are you this morning? So glad for you to chime in. So I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle my vegetables on top. I do cook my peppers and my tomatoes. Anything that I'm it's in. Sorry about that. And what I do is the reason why I do not like mine crunchy. Okay. Some people just dump it in there, but I don't want my I don't like mine like that. So you can make it the way that you want to make it. Okay. So here, this is my spinach. I got to be careful with the spinach, and I'm gonna tell you why. The spinach is nothing but water. Okay. So you have to be very careful with this when you put it in. So I'm going to try to, fit it in wherever I can. You have 12 grandchildren. I have four. I have four wonderful grandkids. They're my babies. Okay, this thing is, I'm not sounding muffly. Can you guys hear me? I do have my speaker on so you guys can hear me. And it was just turned upside down. So just want to make sure. Okay. Somebody give me a holler and say, yes, I hear you. Okay, so now what I'm getting ready to do, I am going to go ahead and put my spinach on top of this. But you know what? Let me change that. I'm going to put my cheese on here. I'm going to go ahead and put some mozzarella cheese on here. Let me get another glove because I'm real funny like that sometimes. So I'm going after you, and again, you can use any cheese that you want. Oh, we close to the same age, Leslie. Oh yeah. It's fine. The water, I did all that yesterday, so it's fine. It's not like it's water in there. It's okay. But thank you so much, Trina. I appreciate that. Okay, thank you so much, Leslie, for letting me know. I appreciate that. Okay, guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna still try it. Who was that said that about the spinach? Trina, I'm gonna try it. I'm just gonna use a paper towel and push it and let it do its thing. So right now I'm just gonna go ahead and some of you guys are cheese here, so you're probably like, okay, you're not putting enough on there. So I am, but my brother brought to my attention last time I made this for him when he came over. He told me, he said, you should put the cheese on after it's done. And I tried that and it came out good. It came out really good. So Trina, I'm gonna try your trick just to make sure, but I did strain all of the water off of there. Thank you so much for your idea. I appreciate when people come on here and say things. Okay, try this, try that, because we're all still learning. We all cook different. So I am glad that Trina said that. I appreciate you, girl. So we need to and even when people come on my channel, I let them know you have to be nice. We are on here because we're all learning different ways of cooking. I do look on, and sometimes people ask me, well, what is your recipe? I really can't give them one because I always do. When I look at a recipe, I might have 3 or 4 different ones that I might be interested in. Okay, thank you. Yep, that helped. Okay. I'm a spinach lover. Okay. I love me some spinach. Okay. I'm just letting you know. It's up to me. I dumped that whole thing in there. But you can put anyone. You can put your different bell peppers, different color ones. I don't have them. They weren't here at the house, and you know what? I didn't worry about it. That's why I tell people when they cook, don't run out and keep getting different items. You need to cook what you have at home already. So a lot of times when people are on here and they say, well, I would try this and this and this, it's a good idea. So maybe next time I go to the grocery store, guess what? I might buy it. But right now, I'm going to use what I have at home. That's something that I believe in. That's something that we all have a choice of doing, is doing that. So this here is the bacon sausage. I'm going to put some more spinach on top of this to give it some more color, because when the casserole is done, the vegetables come to the top. So this is the bacon sausage. Never, ever had it before until yesterday. Never had it before. So they put bacon in their sausage. It's all the same thing. It's all pork. I'm not a big pork eater like that, but I wanted to try it. So I'm going to try it. Okay. So if you don't want to use pork, you can use whatever you want on your casserole. You can use chicken, beef, bacon, whatever you want. It's just a little ideal that I just come up with. Hi, Jill. Yes, those are hash browns. I did put them on the bottom, and I did purchase those from Aldi's. I am an Aldi girl. I sure am. I go to Aldi's a lot. I hear you, Trina. Oh, yes. Leslie, I cannot even say enough of that. Leslie, I love I love my vegetables. And you know what, guys? All of this meat is going in there. All of it. At least, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put it all in there. Oh, really? What's that? Beck. Okay, I'm gonna say 8710. I'll say that. Really? Yeah, my countertop in my island is all the same color. I'm actually on my island right now. This is where most of the space is at, so I enjoy it. So guys, again, you can put how much meat you want on this, but I'm trying to get rid of this. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it all on there. It is a lot, but you guys got to remember, I'm eating off of this for a few days. So when it's all done, I just cut it in squares. And what I like to eat on the side is an avocado. And then also I like to eat fresh salsa. That's another thing I like to eat on top of mine. So this here that's left, you see this? Don't try to hang on it. Just get rid of it. Just dump it. That's all you do. This is all dump. Dump, 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 dump. I can't even say it enough. That's all you got to do. Remember, you got to get rid of those things that's in the refrigerator. And sometimes before I go to the grocery store, I'm like, you know what? Let me look in my refrigerator and see what I have, and then I can put something with it. Oh, you can't. Who is that? Okay, Trina. Okay, the layers I put in here was I have my hash browns on the bottom. Then I put my red onions and my tomatoes on top. I did cook that. Then I put some cheese on there too. I hope I'm saying this right. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I put some fresh spinach on there. The cheese that I put on there was mozzarella. That's underneath there. This is the rest. I just threw that on top. So, and then after that, again, you do not have to use that because everybody does not eat pork, but this is called bacon sausage. And I'm talking to someone, they said they just coming in. Okra is, oh yes, I love okra too. No, if you Vic, if you follow my YouTube channel, you go back and look at my haul. I did do a live haul. I did not get that from there. I purchased that from the farmer's market. I got my meat from the farmer's market. So what I do when I purchase anything, any of my groceries, I come on live and I cook it. That's what I do. So I did purchase my bacon sausage from there. Thank you so much for asking, Vic. Okay, well, good morning, UK. I love all these too. Thank you so much. Okay, so guys, I just dumped this cheese on top because it was just a little left. So now what you're gonna do, this is the egg that I stirred up. Some guys I see you are just coming in, and you will be able to see my video so you know exactly how I cook this meal. And then also I did a juice. There's my juice over there. I just did my juice in the picture. So you will be able to see everything after this video is over, okay? So now what I'm going to do is get me a nice little spoon and I'm going to put that in there, and the oven is already preheated. So it's going to take its little time. And like I said, guys, you can always, you know what? I got some spinach left and I'm not holding on to this. Let me go ahead and put that in there. Anything left over, dump it. Just put it in there, because after this is gone, it's gone, you know. And then I have more room in my refrigerator, so then I'll be able to get ready for my taco bowl I'm going to be making this week too as well. So I will be making a taco bowl, and you guys will be able to come get to see it. If you are subscribed to my channel, you will be able to get to see my live taco bowl. I always put it in my community. This morning I did a last minute thing in my community where I said that I was doing breakfast. I did not know. Sometimes that happens with me. I just do the spare of the moment thing. And sometimes it's just, I might do down to 10 minutes, like, oh, you know what? I'm going live today. So that happens. I'm going to put a little bit more milk in here. And in my milk, now what you can do, you can put cheese in here. And I believe I'm going to put a little cheese in here. You can put salt, pepper, whatever season, you can put it in here. I do not put salt in here. And the reason why, because with the sausage is in the bacon, it's already has enough sodium in it. And then I have the cheese, which is over here. That's enough sodium. So I choose not to do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some black pepper in here. I'm not going to put a lot, just a little, just to, give it a little flavor. If you want to put garlic powder, whatever you want to put in there. And look, it's looking good already. It's not even done. Look at that. That's so pretty. I love color. When I tell you I love color when it comes to food. That's why I say I love my vegetables and I like to have it in my food, just a little bit, and just stir it up. And if you want any other season in there, you're like, you know what? I can put that in there. Somebody might want some Lori salt. I don't know, whatever you want to put in there. Choose what you like, okay? So I'm going to turn this to the side so you guys be able to see this as I put it in. Again, I put this on 350 and it takes about 45 minutes to cook. And the cheese is going in last. I usually pull it out and see that, guys. And the thing about this egg, it actually rises to the top. When you look at it, when I first put it in, it looked like it's not going to do anything. But when you take it out, the egg comes to the top of the bowl. I never put this much meat in here. This is the first time for everything. The egg is down there. Like I said, egg swells. It comes to the top. This is not my first time making that. The egg is down there, if you guys can see that. And when it starts cooking, it all comes to the top. Okay. Okay. I have to get rid of some of these dishes, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing, Eileen. I like to clean my mess up as I go and fill the dishwasher up. Now, if you guys want to put your cheese on top, and you know what? I think that's what I'm going to decide I'm going to do. I'm going to put my cheese on top. Go ahead and shred that on top. And now I did see some people, like I said, I think I saw somebody put some soup in theirs. And that's something that I don't want to do. It was like, I think, a cream of chicken or something. And I said, I do not want to do that. But you can just sprinkle that cheese in there, especially when you got cheese lovers. You can do it before or you can do it after. It's up to you. And it looks almost like a little casserole, but it's breakfast. I'm going to put the remainder of the cheese because it's time for me to go back to the store anyway. Sometimes I go to the store once a week. Sometimes I go twice a week. It's according to what I need. You know, sometimes we need stuff in the refrigerator and we just I call it freshen it up, because sometimes you might want a snack or something like that. So this cheese gets all over the place, guys. Now, when you put this in the oven, you do want to put aluminum foil on top of it because you want it to cook on the inside, okay? And once it cooks on the inside, I take the aluminum foil off and then I let it cook and brown on the top. Again, that's up to you how you would like to do yours. But to me, I mean, everything I put in the oven, I put aluminum foil on top. Some people say it's not safe. I'm still here. I'm going to say that. Okay. So when this is complete, what I do, I put it on my shorts. You will see this on my shorts. And you will see how everything looks. So I mainly wanted to come on here and show how I put my leftovers in a dish and throw it in the oven. And then also my juicing. So I did get both of those done. And I thank you so much, guys, for subscribing and watching me at 5 o'clock in the morning. Can you believe it's 5 o'clock in the morning? When I got on here at 5 o'clock this morning. 5:50, but I was up at 4. Sorry about that. So I am going to go ahead and put this in the oven. I do have it on 350 right here. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing, Vic. I really appreciate that. Okay. So in it goes. And I push my dishes all the way to the back here. I put it on a timer. I still, no matter what I cook, guys, I always keep an eye on it. I'm always moving around all the time. So I would keep checking on that and to make sure that it is cooking well. That's just me. That's just my personal preference. Everyone cooks different, but I like to keep checking on my food and making sure that everything is looking okay. So what is everyone cooking this morning? Now that you saw me cook, what are you guys cooking this morning? What are you having this morning? Or are you guys on your way to work? I don't know exactly. I know I have people from all over. I appreciate you guys coming in. My channel is worldwide. I did receive a notification from YouTube saying it's worldwide. I was like, oh my gosh. You know, I wasn't, a lot of things I really wasn't expecting from YouTube, but it happened. I just got on here and just started cooking my food and doing my hauls, doing my shopping. Also, if I leave out of town, I was doing my trips, that kind of thing. And people just started watching because I pretty much vlog my life. Not everything. Some things you have to keep behind the scenes. You can't do everything, you know? Oh my goodness, you guys are still talking. I am so sorry. I did not see that. Okra, hold on a second. Okay, guys, I am so sorry. I did not see you guys on here. Okay, hi, Deborah. I did. Okay, don't throw it away. That's okay. Stead Watts, where do you buy the bacon sausage stand? I actually, Bernadette, I got the bacon sausage from the farmer's market. Everything, if you follow me on YouTube, everything that I purchase, I do a haul on it, and it's live. My hauls are live. I always do it that way because if people have questions or anything like that, I just go ahead and answer the questions. So I did get that from my farmer's market in my area. Okra is soggy, but it's good for you. FBA. Well, welcome, California. Jill, good morning. You're welcome, Vic. Oh, you're welcome, Bernadette. I'm just reading you guys' message. Sorry. Oh, you were born in Charleston, South Carolina. Okay. Do I season my sausage? 611 bless. I'm gonna say no. I think that's what you're asking. I'm just looking at the messages. You do not need to season the sausage. It's already seasoned. You like sweet potato pie? I'm gonna be doing a sweet potato Taco Bell this week. So stay tuned, Leslie. Oh, really big. It doesn't make it to the. I wonder why. I would take it back. How long have you had? Oh, you've had it for a while. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry to hear that, Vic. No, I do not have a cookbook, Leslie. Okay, you making you some coffee, Vic? Oh, you are sharing it with me. We on live together. We're having that. Where I just had my ginger shot this morning, so Lisa, I believe I answered that for you. You will be, Lisa, you will be able to see everything. It is a breakfast casserole. Thank you so much, Leslie, for answering that for me. Okay, thank you, Hal. Thank you so much, Vic. I appreciate that. I hope you do. And make sure you come back again, okay? Leslie, nothing yet. I'm not understanding. Caprice chicken sauce is small. That sounds so good, Julia. That sounds really good. And would that be a casserole or you just yeah. You making an omelet, Vic, with smothered potatoes and bacon on the side, orange juice and coffee. You making me hungry, Vic. You're an early bird too. Yeah, I know I am. I'm super early. How about 4 o'clock early? No, I do not have my own cookbook, Leslie. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just reading your messages. Oh, that sounds so good, Vic. You know what, Vic? I want to try the avocado toast. I would like to make that on live with you guys. Thank you so much, Linda. I really appreciate it. And I will see you on the next video, okay? You think I should? Leslie. Oh, that skillet with the butter. I inspired. Did I? Okay. Okay, Julia, I see you. Okay, Jill, I actually, most of the time, you know what? So far, I've been coming on 5 to 6 days a week live. And if you're subscribed to my channel, Jill, I put it in my community. And if you go there, if you subscribe to my channel, if you hit the notification button, it will let you know when I start my next video, okay? Vic, you're funny. So it never makes it to the juicer, huh, Vic? It said, Leslie, you said you asked. Yes, Leslie, yes, they are. Leslie, they are. Let me know what they, yes, they are. Some of them are, some of them might not be making breakfast this morning, Leslie, but it's quite a few people on here that that was letting me know that they had what they were cooking for the morning. Yes, they did. I did see that. Okay, guys, I am going to end this video, but to let you guys know, I will be back on at 7 o'clock tonight. I will be doing a live beet shot. I made one a few days ago. If you guys go look back at my other live, you will see that I made a ginger shot, and it was really good. We're just about done with it. So we will be, I will be making one tonight at 7 o'clock. So if you guys come back and you join me, I would really appreciate it. And also, if you are subscribed to my channel, I wish you guys would go on there and subscribe. I would appreciate that. So I'm going to put, once the casserole is complete and done, I will put it on my shorts. You will see it today on my shorts. Okay. And Leslie, you have a great day, and you guys have a great day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.